So we'll be going live on the radio in just a couple minutes.
Perfect. Thanks so much for having us. I know Raven said that she's going to jump on here for just a few minutes as well.
Okay,
Um,
that's fine. Well, we're looking forward to having you guys on help get the word out about the fair. And for
yeah.
those that are watching on the live stream, go ahead and share this video because we definitely want as many people as possible to know about this event, especially for people who they need of employment. Now, of course, if this is going to be just positions that a state is hiring for, or is this open? Are there going to be other employers there?
Oh, no, sir. There will be plenty of other employers there for both fairs on each date. And it's also open to current A-State students as well as alumni. So even if someone has been graduated for a few years and they're looking to change careers or they're looking for other opportunities, they're as welcome as any of our current students are.
Sounds good. All right, hey Raven,
Hey.
you okay? You sound like you're a little under the weather.
Okay.
Okay, I will stand by. We got about 20 seconds before we kick this thing off.
Perfect.
All right, so in about 20 seconds, I'm gonna go ahead and start sharing this video. And good morning to Dr. Sharice Jones Branch, who is joining us on the live feed. Always a pleasure to have Dr. Branch joining us. And here we go. KLK 102.5 FM. Good morning to you on your Wednesday. It's February 8th, 2023. This is Community Conversations. Karen Winter is in the studio with you, and I am joined today by Dylan Tedder and Raven Person. They are with Arkansas State University, and they're going to be talking about the Arkansas State University Career Fair. So if you or someone that you know are in need of employment, then you definitely got to stick around for this one. So welcome to the show, and Dylan, just kind of go ahead and kick us off with the details.
Yeah. Well, so thank you so much for having me on this morning. It's always great to approach this time in the semester. Things start to get exciting, and we've got a lot of opportunities, a lot of employers that will be coming to campus again.
Let's back up just a little bit. When and where and the time of the event.
Sure. Yeah. So we have two fairs: the Education and Nursing and Health Professions Fair on February 28th up in Centennial Hall on the third floor of the Union from 10 o'clock a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. And then the very next day,
As you said, it's education and nursing.
yes,
Okay.
Education, Nursing, and Health Professions. That's on Tuesday, February 28th from 10 to 2 in Centennial Hall here in the Student Union building on the third floor. And then the very next day on Wednesday, March 1st, we have our All Majors Career Fair, also from 10 to 2. And it is also going to be in Centennial Hall here on the third floor of the Student Union building.
Okay. And do you all already have a list of some of the employers that will be participating?
Yes, so our employer lists are actually live. So students and alumni are both invited to both fairs. It's open to undergraduate, graduate, and alumni students. And there will be employers and graduate schools at both fairs. And that employer list can be found in our Handshake platform, and it's a live list. So it updates daily. We're still taking registrations up until the 16th of this month for both fairs. And so with that, they can see those live employer lists in Handshake. And if they have questions about that platform at all, they can obviously contact me or contact our office.
Now, is this just only open to, because you mentioned undergraduate and graduate students and alumni, are members of the general public invited as well?
Yes, yes. So anybody that wants to is that's looking for opportunities, they're welcome at this fair.
Okay. And I know I've participated in this fair in the past, and then they definitely have some good high quality employees. And even if you're not necessarily looking for employment, you can still just kind of check out some of the different, companies that are represented there, just to learn more about those companies. Because oftentimes those recruiters are happy to talk about their places of employment, so you can kind of get some more information and some insight. And of course, as you mentioned, with the graduate schools, if you're looking to continue your education, you can learn more about those different institutions and the programs that they have to offer as well. I'm going to bring in Raven just for a moment because I know she can't stay long on the call. So anything that you kind of want to add to what Dylan has brought up?
I think Dylan did a good job in explaining pretty much the career fair. We just would like to see everybody come out and meet these employers.
Okay. And besides putting together these career fairs, what are some other things that the Career Services Office does, like on a daily basis?
Yeah, yeah. So we help all of our students and alumni with resume development, cover letter development, mock interviews, interview prep. We help current students with major exploration. So some of our students that may be looking to change majors or changing careers, if they're an alumni and they're looking to change careers, we can help you explore different options. In different career fields, we have different assessments that we partner with other offices on campus to have people that we meet with or that we're working with take, so that they can learn more about themselves, learn more about their strengths, and so on and so forth. So we really kind of encompass the whole. We try to do everything from a career development standpoint, from the moment that somebody's on campus past when they graduate and leave. We try to be that office that's here as a resource for them, for any questions they have related to their career development.
Okay. And do you also offer resume building and assistance?
Yes, definitely. Yes. So we do resume workshops throughout the semester, normally with classes, but we also can meet one-on-one with any student or any alum that has questions about their resume or that wants it updated or anything like that.
Okay. And what about assistance with dress? Because there may be some students that may not have a suit or the appropriate attire for interview. Is there assistance for that as well?
Yes. So for our current students, we actually partner with the College of Business, and we have a career closet on campus that all students have access to. It's not just a College of Business thing, it's just housed there. So that is a great resource for our students on campus that may not have that professional attire yet. And then if a student is if you're an alum and you're looking for that, we do social media contests every now and then, and normally in those social media contests, we try to give out gift cards to like JCPenney, Dillard's, some of those places that just can give you a little bit of help toward purchasing some of those professional attire items if you'd like, I guess.
Speaking with Dylan Taylor of the Arkansas State University Career Services Office. Let's go to our Facebook shout out to Lachey Robinson, who says good morning, and Dr. Sharice Jones Branch, who also says good morning. Definitely thank you all for checking in on our live feed. Now, getting back to the career fair, and for those just tuning in, the A-State Career Fair is going to be over 2 days, February 28th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's going to be for education, nursing, and health professions, and it's going to be at Centennial Hall on the 3rd floor of the Student Union on the campus of Arkansas State University. And then that next day, March 1st, will be the All Majors Fair, and that's also going to be from 10 to 2 in Centennial Hall. And of course, that'll be open to any profession as well. So kind of bringing back to that, Is there a registration or just can anyone walk in, and is there any admission fee?
Yeah, for employers, there is a $300 fee, and that includes your parking, your registration table, or your booth, 2 representatives, and your lunch for the day. So we provide a free lunch for all of our employer partners that attend the fair. We also have a grab and go breakfast. It's not like a full breakfast or anything. It's definitely grab and go, but we do provide that as well. So that $300 fee kind of covers the cost of all of those amenities that I kind of just ran through there. As far as students though, there is no cost to attend, and there is no prior registration that's required. Students can show up, walk in, alumni can do the same. We do have a check-in and check-out table that will be at out in the hallway for both fairs that just provides us a head count, and then also lets us know, your classification and major and those types of things. And then the checkout table just gives us a survey that allows us to improve the event moving forward, gets feedback, sort of that sort of thing.
Okay, so let's say that there may be a student that wants to attend, but they may have class they can't get out of, or may have to work, but they are interested after the fact. Would it be like a list online? Would it be some kind of resource in which people who missed the fair can still reach out to those employers if they are interested?
Yes, sir, definitely. So in our Handshake platform, all of these employers that are registered, they have to register through Handshake to attend the fair, and through Handshake, that is the system that they can look up any company that attends. They can find contact information for that company. And a lot of times those companies will also have their positions posted in Handshake to where you can apply for an internship or a full-time opportunity in Handshake, even if you can't make it to the fair to talk to them in person. So Handshake is definitely our go-to resource for students and employers alike, because the employer registration piece also runs through that Handshake account on their end as well.
Okay, and we just had a question, even though you kind of answered the question. Shaquinta Cunningham had asked, how do we sign up for our business? And then she heard you say Handshake. But for those who may not be familiar, kind of explain what Handshake is.
Yeah. So Handshake is our career management platform. And so that's basically just a fancy way of saying that is the system that we use to connect our students to our employers, and then connect our employers to our students. So the way I describe it to employers a lot of time over the phone or through email is it's kind of a mix between an Indeed and LinkedIn. It's like Indeed in that it's a job board, so students can go there and find job opportunities both here locally and around the country. And then there's even some international opportunities on there as well. And then our employers can go there and post their opportunities and register for our events, our upcoming events, and the like. And so if you're an employer and you have questions about, getting onto Handshake, definitely reach out to me, give our office a call, and I'd be glad to kind of give you the setup links or talk you through that process. And then all of our students already have access to Handshake. So you can access your Handshake portal through your MyState homepage. It's one of the many icons on your homepage there that you can click on. It just says career services. So it's super easy to find, and it links you straight into your Handshake account. So super easy to find there as well if you're a student.
Now, if you're employers, like, is there a website or something that you can find it on?
Yeah, so if you just go to Google and you typed in joinhandshake.com, it would pull up the resource there. And then it's going to ask you, if you're a student or an employer, you'll click, you're an employer, and it will basically start you on the setup process then. It's not a very lengthy setup process either. It takes probably 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how in depth you want to go initially with describing your company, putting up graphics, things like that. It kind of is dependent on what you want to do and how in depth you want to go up front, but you can get in probably within 10 minutes and then go back and do a lot of that later. And Once you're in, you'll have full access to everything. You'll have access to our job board, our events, our fairs, all of those things.
Okay, speaking once again with Dylan Tedder of the Arkansas State University Career Services, talking about the A-State Career Fair, which is going to be Tuesday, February 28th and Wednesday, March 1st. Both days will be 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Centennial Hall on the 3rd floor of the Student Union on the campus of Arkansas State University. On February 28th, it will focus on education, nursing, and health professions. And then March 1st, it will focus on all careers. And of course, it is free to the public to attend. If you are an employer, it is a $300 fee. But as he mentioned, you can just Google handshake, then look for A-State handshake, and you can get signed up. Or you can also contact them at Career Services, and they can happily walk you through the process. All right, so is there anything else that you wanted to touch on or restate that we may not have covered? Any final comments?
Yeah, I just wanted to mention briefly our sponsors. Super thankful for them for our All Majors Fair. We have KIT 8 that will be in attendance. They are a sponsor for our All Majors Fair. We have the Jonesboro Radio Group that will also be a sponsor. Steel Warehouse will also be another sponsor for that event. And then Chick-fil-A as well. And with Chick-fil-A, they're doing a really cool promo where at the checkout table that I mentioned earlier in the interview, I mentioned that checkout survey. So if you complete that checkout survey, the first 100 students at the fair that complete that checkout survey will receive a free chicken sandwich coupon from Chick-fil-A, and they will also be in attendance in the fair. So that's just a cool little promo that they're doing. But I did want to mention all of our sponsors, and then also thank you again for having us on today. It's extremely helpful to be able to promote it this way.
Well, we definitely appreciate having you on. Of course, any event that you all have, please feel free to reach out. We definitely would like to help spread the word as well. Also, if you've got a flyer for it, email that to us. You can just Google the radio station, you'll see the website, and we can include that in our newsletter and share it on our social media as well. All right, that's going to do it for this edition of Community Conversations. Dylan, thank you so much for joining us today. And once again, February 28th and March 1st, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., both days on the campus of Arkansas State University, Centennial Hall, the 3rd floor. On the 28th, it's education, nursing, and health professions, all majors, March 1st. So, hey, if you need a job or you know someone needs a job, tell them to come on out. And
come on out.
Might just get lucky and find one. All right, you guys have a great and blessed day. This is Kate, LEK, 102.5 FM. All right, thank you again and have a good day.
All right, thanks.
Take care.